While standing, can we take the national anthem?
My great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to this esteemed gathering of strategic police managers. The primary purpose of today's assembly is to assess the prevailing state of the nation's internal security, underscore some of our noteworthy accomplishments, and review our policing strategies in alignment with the fundamental tenets of our policing mantra: competence, service-driven, rule of law compliant, and people-friendly policing system. Similarly, we shall discuss in depth plans for the forthcoming Police Week 2024 stroke award and commendation ceremony to be held in honor of police officers, both serving and retired, who have distinguished themselves at their various service posts, and the forthcoming 14th Biennial Police Games by POGA, tagged Olukayode 2024, scheduled to hold at Ibadan, Oyo State, later this month. The latter segment of this conference will be dedicated to collaborative brainstorming, focusing on specific strategic and tactical measures to be implemented across our various commands and formations to fortify our operational strategies and enhance our administrative initiatives, addressing matters related to professionalism and enhancing service delivery standards. Let me start by stressing at the outset of this address that apart from highlighting and celebrating our wins and achievements during the period under review, we must also seize this opportunity to reflect upon our shortcomings and obvious gaps in our performance. That will enable us to set the appropriate context for taking necessary and decisive steps towards doing things differently in order to achieve our statutory mandate and responsibilities as outlined above. Following from our last meeting held on the 18th of December 2024, I am pleased to report that substantial progress has been recorded, driven by the implementation of various strategies to address the rising wave of crimes in the country. Of particular significance is the launch of the Special Intervention Squad, SIS, in the FCT, which has started to yield positive dividends as highlighted later in this address. Significant strides have also been made in maintaining law and order, combating criminal activities, including but not limited to kidnapping, armed robbery, banditry, insurgency, and secessionist groups. The commendable level of success attained reflects our collective dedication, resilience, and tenacity, which have played a pivotal role in achieving positive outcomes and fostering a safer environment for our citizens. These commendations and accolades are not mere conjectures or predictions, but are backed up by visible and tangible achievements across the commands and formations nationwide. In the last 7 weeks since we had the last conference, the force has attained noteworthy milestones in containing crime rates throughout the country. This achievement is attributable to the strategic blend of proactive policing, intelligence-led operations, and community engagements as advocated by the force leadership. During this period, we recorded 35 cases of terrorism / secessionist attacks, 302 cases of murder, 111 cases of armed robbery, 172 cases of kidnapping, 67 cases of banditry, and 15 cases of unlawful possession of firearms. By executing some of the strategies and plans formulated at the last conference, the Nigerian Police Force arrested 814 suspects for their participation in various crimes, rescued 107 kidnapped victims, and recovered 106 various firearms, 1,074 ammunition, and 41 vehicles. Below are some of unique reports from the police commands and formations across the nation. FCT Command. In the Federal Capital Territory, the recurrent security breaches witnessed in the late 2023 and early January 2024 led to the launch of the Special Intervention Squad, SIS, on the 17th of January 2024 as a significant stride towards fortifying the security landscape in the Federal Capital City. Among successes recorded following this launch include the arrest of one Idris Ishaku, aka Yellow, a notorious kidnap kingpin in the Buhari axis, and 2 others. Apart from engaging in kidnapping activities, the suspects form part of the network of spies providing information on potential victims to other criminal gangs and syndicates. Again, on the 24th of January 2024, the SIS, in conjunction with some officers from the FCT Command and vigilantes, stormed a kidnapping syndicate camp in Ikwa Village, Nasarawa State, where they were able to secure the rescue of 14 hostages unhurt after a fierce gun battle. Rivers Command. On 13/01/2024, at about 17:43 hours, Rivers State Police Command received a distress call from a member of the public that an 18-seater bus coming from Owerri to Port Harcourt was attacked by unknown gunmen along Imwawa-Ubima Road. Police operatives immediately responded to this distress and engaged the kidnappers in a fierce gun battle, leading to the rescue of 10 victims who have all been reunited with their families, while effort is ongoing to locate and rescue the other missing victims. Plateau Command. Following the recent attack in Mangu area of Plateau State, operatives of the SIS deployed to the area swung into action to prevent further attacks. The operatives arrested 9 suspects in connection to the recent attack, recovered from them dangerous weapons, including machetes, petrol kegs, which are suspected to have been used by the hoodlums to set fire on houses in the area. Normalcy has since been restored, and security operatives are fully on ground to thwart any further attack, while manhunt for the attackers will continue until they are hunted down. Kaduna State Command. On 20/01/2024, operatives of the Kaduna State Police Command, acting on intelligence, raided one hotel in Tafa area, Kaduna, where one Bello Muhammad was arrested with the sum of 2,250,000 naira, suspected to be part of ransoms collected from kidnapped victims. The suspect instantly offered the DPO Tafa Division a bribe of 1 million naira, which was promptly rejected. During interrogation, the suspect confessed to his membership of the gang that kidnapped the family members of one barrister, Adeolu, in Buhari FCT, and killed some kidnapped victims, including Ms. Nabiha, daughter of the legal practitioner. On the 24th of January 2024, some operatives of the Intelligence Response Team, FID-IRT, intercepted a group of persons along the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway who were suspected to be major suppliers of arms and ammunition to bandits operating in Kaduna, Niger, and Zamfara states. The suspects have confessed to the crimes and assisted us in further investigation into the matter. Kogi State. On 17/01/2024, at about 0300 hours, credible information and intelligence was received that some dreaded and unrepentant criminals who specialize in terrorizing Kogi State, Kaduna State, FCT, and other parts of northern Nigeria were taking refuge at their hideout at Obajana in Kogi State. A crack team of FID IRT was immediately detailed to go on their trail. The operatives succeeded in arresting one Usman Yunusa and Samila Haruna and recovered 2 AK-47 rifles from them. The suspects are aiding the ongoing investigation. Ogun State Command. On 27/01/2024, at about 02:35 hours, security operatives uncovered the clandestine operation of one Abdul Aziz Ibrahim, aka Butcher, of Imaweje community by Taisholari University of Education, Ijagun campus, Ijebode, Ogun State, as the armorer for Aye confraternity, a cult group responsible for serial attacks on students and innocent members of the community. The suspect was trailed to his criminal hideout, where the following exhibits were recovered from him: one serviceable Browning pistol loaded with 4 rounds of live ammunition and its magazine, one pump-action rifle, Joseph, with 10 rounds of live cartridges, one English long double-barrel rifle, one English short double-barrel rifle, one locally made revolver pistol loaded with 2 rounds of live ammunition, one axe of Aye confraternity, shams, locally fabricated body armor. Ekiti State Command. Following a tragic incident in Ekiti State which claimed the lives of 2 traditional rulers, kidnap of 5 school children, 3 teachers and a driver, a joint operation comprising of officers of Ekiti and Odo State Police Command, in conjunction with other security and local security groups, stormed the forest in search of the perpetrators of this heinous act. This led to the arrest of 13 suspected kidnappers. Exhibits recovered from them include cutlasses, axes, daggers, 2 motorcycles, 4 mobile phones, 1 cow, and other food items. On 14 February, local vigilantes and hunters, as well as the family members, successfully rescued the 5 abducted school children and the 3 teachers. Kwara State Command. Following the kidnap of the Olukoro of Koro Kingdom, late Oba Olusegun Aremukoro, who was gruesomely murdered in his palace on the 1st of February 2024, a police chopper was deployed for area surveillance of the forest boundary between Kwara and Ekiti State. This operation led to the successful rescue of the wife of the late monarch and 1 other. Also, 13 male suspects were arrested and are presently aiding investigation. Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit, EOD CBRN. The EOD CBRN unit of the Nigerian Police Force has continued to exhibit exceptional operational skills and recording exploits, particularly during the peak of Boko Haram terrorist activities, which saw the unit effectively halting terrorist incessant bombing campaigns. It is noteworthy that among their recent achievements was an incident which occurred on the 4th of December 2023, where personnel from Base 13 Maiduguri safely handled an anti-disturbance improvised explosive device, IED, at the University of Maiduguri entrance. Additionally, Base 13 was instrumental in numerous road clearance operations, neutralizing buried IEDs and unexploded ordnances in Malam Fatori, Abadan, LGA, Baga, Doro Baga, Bama, Mate, Ono, Jakana, Dikwa, Mongunu, Magumere, Dambua, Gamburu, Ngala, Konduga, and Maiduguri, facilitating the safe return of residents to their homes. Similarly, on 18/01/2024, personnel of the EOD CBRN Base 36 Oka, stationed at the Military Forward Operational Base, Anambra State, successfully recovered 5 IEDs from an unregistered Lexus Jeep following the neutralization of 3 IPOB members in Ihiala, Anambra State. Let me also commend the prompt response of the personnel of the EOD CBRN in Oyo State Police Command, during the regrettable explosion incident at Ibadan on 16/01/2024. The swift response and expertise in managing explosive incidents across the nation have significantly contributed to mitigating such occurrences, reducing avoidable loss of lives. IGP Special Task Force on Petroleum and Illegal Bunkering. The IGP Special Task Force on Petroleum and Illegal Bunkering is a unit of the Nigerian Police Force responsible for tackling the menace of illegal bunkering and other crimes associated with the oil sector. The renewed vigor of the current police administration to stem the tide of activities of illegal oil bunkering and other nefarious activities directly hampering progress in the oil and gas sector has led to doubled efforts targeted at checkmating the perpetrators of these illicit acts and leading to the arrest and interception of some criminal elements sabotaging the country's economy. The STF-PIB in the months of January and February 2024 arrested a total of 59 suspects and recovered 2 vessels, 6 trucks, 1 Toyota Camry vehicle, 100 sacks of adulterated automotive gas oil, 80 drums of adulterated AGO, 40 GP tanks of adulterated AGO, and 62,000 liters of adulterated AGO. One of their prominent achievements was the arrest of 23 male suspects and recovery of vessel MT Kali, following intelligence received from a private security contractor employed by the NNPC Limited, that the vessel and its occupants were involved in tampering pipeline and stealing crude oil at the Ekedne area, Southern Ijo LGA of Bayelsa State. The task force promptly responded, successfully arrested the suspects and took them into custody along with the vessel. All suspects have been charged to court and are now facing prosecution. MPM National Cybercrime Center. Within the period under review, the Nigerian Police Force National Cybercrime Center, MPF-NCCC, has recorded notable successes in its quest to tackle the scourge of cyber-related crimes. This includes the arrest, investigation, and arraignment of 1 suspect in connection with $2 million financial security breach. The investigation, arrest, and arraignment of 12 suspects in connection with the InterSwitch 30 billion naira security breach. The efforts led to the recovery of 13 cars, 43 houses and landed properties, 1,724 million naira cash, and another sum of 100 million naira digital assets trashed and frozen. The investigation, arrest, and suspects and recovery of funds in the case of fraud and breach of trust involving 1,200 million naira for the establishment of an e-governance platform for a particular state in Nigeria, name withheld, where the sum of 1,097,700,000 naira was recovered. Run-off/by elections. The recent peaceful and successful conduct of the rerun and by-elections across 26 states of Nigeria on February 3rd, 2024 is a proof of the strategic deployment of the Nigerian Police Force and resilient support for our democratic process. Whilst majority of the elections proceeded smoothly, there were pockets of challenges encountered in some areas. In response, the police took swift action, making several arrests to prevent the disruption of the electoral process. In total, 14 suspects, including 2 public officials, were apprehended across the affected states. In Akwa Ibom State, a locally made pistol was recovered, while a suspected thug was lynched by members of the public in Kaduna State. The arrested suspects will be handed over to INEC upon conclusion of investigations for further actions in line with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022. At this juncture, it is imperative for me to emphasize that in spite of the aforementioned achievements and accolades, we must not lose sight of the pervasive atmosphere of insecurity and the malfeasance of some of our men and officers. It is deeply regrettable that we have some unscrupulous elements in our midst who often conduct themselves improperly, thereby bringing the force into disrepute. These unscrupulous elements in our midst often disparage the good and hard work of the majority of us, thereby compounding the negative image of the Nigerian police in the eyes of the public. I hereby state categorically that it is our responsibility to ensure better service delivery through the strict supervision of our men and officers. It is incumbent upon us to lead by example and leave no room for the negative elements in our midst to thrive. The 14th Biennial Police Games. On Friday, 2nd February 2024, His Excellency Governor Olukayode, the Executive Governor for your state, graciously joined the force management team and other senior police officers at the unveiling of the logo and mascot for the 14th Biennial Police Games. The Games, slated to take place at Ibadan, Oyo State from 24th January to 2nd March 2024, is branded Olukayode 2024. Beyond the competition, this event presents an invaluable opportunity for companionship, display of resilience, and spotlighting of emerging talents who may one day bring glory to the force and the country. It represents not just a contest, but a celebration of our collective potential, where unity prevails over differences in the noble pursuit of sportsmanship. I therefore urge all the strategic police managers here present to actively encourage their subordinates to participate in the games and showcase their talents. This is an excellent platform for our officers and men to exhibit their skills, fostering a sense of pride and unity within the force, while also promoting physical and mental well-being. Let us embrace this opportunity to demonstrate our commitment to excellence and unity as we come together to celebrate the spirit of sportsmanship. Permit me, at this juncture, to announce with a sense of pride the forthcoming Police Week/Award ceremony, where we will honor deserving individuals amongst us who, as guardians of peace and safety, confronted challenges with bravery and determination, embodying the highest ideals of service. However, I must emphasize that while the ceremony's date is yet to be finalized, the process of sorting through the numerous nominations received from commands and formations is progressing steadily. Be rest assured that we are diligently reviewing each submission to ensure that every deserving officer receives the recognition they rightfully deserve. Let us continue to support and uplift our officers, whose tireless efforts contribute significantly to the security and prosperity of our communities. Finally, it is important for us to address the concerns and fears of our fellow Nigerians regarding the security situation in our country. We understand the gravity of the challenges we face and the responsibility we bear in ensuring the safety and well-being of every citizen. I assure you that the Nigerian Police Force remains resolute in its commitment to protecting lives and property, and we are actively working to address the security threats facing our nation. By fostering stronger partnerships with communities, leveraging intelligence-led approaches, and enhancing our operational capabilities, we are dedicated to confronting these challenges head-on and restoring peace and stability across the country. The safety of our people is our utmost priority, and we pledge to continue undoubtedly in safeguarding our beloved nation. In conclusion, as we embark on this collaborative brainstorming session, let us remain steadfast in our commitment to elevate our operational strategies and service delivery standards across all commands and formations. By fostering a culture of professionalism and embracing innovative approaches, we can effectively address the evolving challenges in policing while ensuring the safety and security of our communities. Together, let us strive for excellence and uphold the noble principles upon which the Nigerian Police Force was founded. Let us also be reminded that we will not be assessed by our long list of achievements, the number of arrests made, or the volume of weapons recovered by us from criminals. The ultimate barometer of our success is our efficiency and effectiveness in solving the problems of crime and restoring peace to our troubled communities. I thank you all, and may God bless you all.
Another round of applause for the Inspector General of Police. Thank you, the IGP, for the stewardship and leadership. We are always proud to have such a leader and to have the present married